2025, a year that few of us would expect to witness some of the worst natural disasters in recent history. Have you ever heard of the phenomenon La Niña? If not, you need to pay attention now because La Niña is not just an ordinary weather term. It could completely change the landscape of nature, triggering storms, droughts, and extreme natural events you can't even imagine. But what makes La Niña such a global threat? And why is 2025 the year we are expected to face the most severe consequences of this phenomenon? You won't be able to take your eyes off this video because today we're going to explore a dangerous, unpredictable world where La Niña becomes a nightmare for nature. Before we dive into La Niña's impact in 2025, we need to understand what La Niña is. It's a climate phenomenon that occurs when the sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean drop below normal levels. This leads to significant changes in global weather patterns, affecting airflows and atmospheric systems. La Niña is not a rare occurrence, but its impact can be much more severe when it happens during certain periods. We're entering a phase where this phenomenon will play a major role in triggering disasters that we might not be prepared for. Although La Niña sounds like a simple weather term, its effects are incredibly complex and powerful. When this phenomenon occurs, water temperatures in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean drop, which disrupts air currents and atmospheric systems around the globe. This affects nearly every region of the Earth. One of the most noticeable effects is the increase in tropical storms, especially in the Atlantic and Western Pacific regions. These storms will be stronger, more destructive, and more frequent than usual. In addition, regions like South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Africa will experience severe droughts. The rains will not fall on time, crops will wither, and fresh water will become a major issue. It's predicted that in 2025, these regions will face devastating droughts that will directly impact agriculture, increase poverty, and spark resource conflicts. Extreme weather events like heat waves, floods, and snowstorms will also rise. This poses a major challenge for governments, communities, and international organizations to manage. As we mentioned, 2025 could be the year when natural disasters linked to La Niña reach a peak. The question is, are we prepared to face these challenges? According to scientists, 2025 will see an increase in natural disasters like we've never seen in recent decades. Superstorms are one of the biggest threats. These storms will not only be more powerful, but will occur more frequently. The Atlantic region is expected to be hit the hardest, with a series of hurricanes making landfall on coastal nations. These storms could have wind speeds up to 125 miles per hour, causing widespread destruction that won't be easily repaired. But it's not just storms. Droughts will be another major disaster. Critical agricultural regions will struggle to maintain production. Countries like India, Pakistan, Southeast Asia, and parts of Africa will face severe water shortages. This will not only affect daily life for millions, but disrupt global food supply chains. In addition, regions that have suffered from natural disasters in the past, like the Caribbean and the eastern US, will face an increased risk of tropical storms and tsunamis. Tsunami warnings might become a daily concern in these areas, as powerful storms and earthquakes trigger sudden rises in sea levels. However, it's not just storms and droughts. Another extreme event we can't ignore is the dangerous heat waves. These will not only affect human health, but will also disrupt ecosystems. Temperatures could soar by tens of degrees, causing wildfires and threatening crop yields. Natural disasters don't just affect the environment, they also have severe impacts on the global economy. Each storm, drought, or earthquake could leave millions facing loss of life, unemployment, and a reduction in quality of life. But the most concerning aspect is the long-term impact these events will have on the economy. Firstly, regions hit by storms will face the destruction of infrastructure. Roads, bridges, homes, and public buildings will be completely demolished. The cost to rebuild will run into billions of dollars, but the recovery time could stretch over many years. Local economies will be hit hard, while insurance costs will skyrocket, and key industries like tourism and agriculture will struggle. Agriculture will be one of the hardest hit sectors. As droughts intensify, crops won't grow, livestock will lack water, and food supplies will become scarce. Countries that depend on agricultural exports will see a significant drop in production, impacting the global economy. This could lead to a food crisis where the prices of goods will skyrocket and millions will face hunger. It's not just agriculture. Other industries, like energy, will also suffer. Heat waves could disrupt power supplies and factories might have to shut down because of excessive heat or lack of water. This is part of the growing concern about economic imbalance globally, as nations face increasing damage from extreme weather events. So, what can we do to cope with La Niña and the natural disasters it brings? First, we must understand that, while science has advanced, we still can't fully control this phenomenon. However, there are steps we can take right now to mitigate the impact of these impending disasters. The most crucial thing is to build an effective early warning system. Modern technology can help us predict extreme weather events, from storms to droughts, so we can act swiftly and effectively. Governments and international organizations need to work together to improve climate forecasting models, enabling better response strategies. In addition, improving infrastructure to withstand natural disasters is critical. We need to build sturdy dams, canals, and drainage systems that can handle floods and droughts. Especially buildings like homes, schools, and hospitals must be designed to withstand powerful storms and earthquakes. However, what's equally important is changing our mindset and actions. We need to start with the little things: protecting the environment, conserving water, and raising awareness about climate issues. Only when everyone takes action together can we mitigate the damage caused by La Niña. The challenge we're facing is enormous, but it's not one that is insurmountable. La Niña may bring massive storms, droughts, and extreme weather patterns, but we have the ability to prepare and respond. Now is the time to act, and it's within our power to reduce its impacts. Preparing ourselves for the worst is not just a necessity, it's our responsibility. Whether it's improving our infrastructure to withstand storms, developing better systems to predict disasters, or making conscious decisions to protect our planet, every action counts. Each of us can contribute to this fight. Simple changes in our lifestyle, such as saving water, reducing emissions, or even participating in environmental protection activities, will help create a better future. Governments and international organizations need to work together to build early warning systems, improve infrastructure, but we all play a crucial role in mitigating the effects of La Niña. We can invest in disaster-resilient infrastructure, improve emergency response systems, and build sustainable communities. Furthermore, protecting and restoring the environment is vital to minimize the long-term effects La Niña may cause. These actions won't just help protect us from natural disasters, but also help safeguard future generations. Together, we can create a future where we're not just reacting to these disasters, but actively preventing their worst outcomes. So let's start today. Let's prepare for tomorrow. Because while we can't control everything that nature throws at us, we can control how we face it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Just Special Thing channel so you don't miss any exciting videos. See you in the next video.